The issue of flooding in major cities in recent times has compelled government to invest heavily in the construction and desilting of drains in a bid to prevent the destruction of properties and loss of lives when it rains. On a tour to inspect some drainage projects at Kaneshi, Gizel Estate and Weja Old Barrier, Deputy Works and Housing Minister Abdullahi Abanga noted that government will continue to provide the needed resources to address the drainage challenges being experienced in some parts of the country. He added that the establishment of an administrative and institutional framework with a requisite legal backing will be the long-term solution in the country's efforts towards the provision of drainage infrastructure to address the perennial flooding problem and its associated challenges. According to him, government has allocated 2.5 million Ghana cedis for various drainage projects, including Garrett project, to develop comprehensive drainage master plan to mitigate the effects of flooding and protect the country's coastlines.
In 2020, we had a flood control program where drains and other facilities were being constructed across the country, and mostly in Accra, but we have some in other regions like Takoradi, Tamale, and other places. We realized that on Saturday there was a downpour and it resulted to flood around the Kaneshi areas there. So we are here to check on some of the projects to see how it's impacting on the flood situation in the country. Now, as we got to the Kaneshi area, because of the ongoing project, the whole project is not completed yet. So you will expect that after the construction of those drains, those big drains that the ministry and Urban Roads is doing, we should not have that kind of flooding again next year. And we have been told by the engineers, the Hydrological Service Department under the Ministry of Works and Housing, that by next year we should have those projects all completed. And hopefully with another rain like that, there shouldn't be flooding. We went to the Bawe area and you saw that there was a solution that we provided. There was a bigger drain there. Before that drain, that area was always flooded and was causing a lot of problem for the communities there. But you can check from the community and they will tell you that after the construction of that drain, they are living without fear again.
Mr. Abanga expressed worry about the indiscriminate dumping of waste in and along drainages, choking them, eventually causing floods during downpour.
We believe that if we as Ghanaians will also change our attitude, then we should be able to control the flood situation in this country. But these are very, very expensive projects. And at the end of the day, if we don't change our attitude and they build a drain and we dump waste materials into those same drains, then at the end of the day, the water, when the water gets into the drain, it has to find space somewhere. And so the solution that the government will have been providing and the money that we are, taxpayers' money that we are pumping into these projects, we will not get the needed resource. So at the end of the day, we as Ghanaians, we have to change our attitude and understand that the drains are meant to carry water, but not to carry solid waste. And we need to try and be disciplined and dispose waste to the appropriate spots or areas that has been designated for it. World Bank Government of Ghana project, the Garrett project, I'm sure some of you are aware of it. And that is also supposed to provide some solution to the flooding situation in Accra. That is a very critical project that we think that with the implementation of that project, it's about $200 million worth of infrastructure, of storm drains and a lot of other facilities that will be constructed in Accra here. And that should be able to support whatever that we are doing to minimize the flooding situation.
Acting Director of the Hydrological Services Department, Hubert Osei Owusu-Ansah, says government is set to re-award some drain projects to ensure that they are completed on time.
We have a few who could not start. So currently the ministry is in the process of re-awarding those projects. So hopefully when these projects are re-awarded, the contractors will spend about 6 months to 1 year to complete. So hopefully by next year, this time, we would have completed most of the projects. In all, we have about 21 projects. Yes, with a total cost of about 50 million Ghana cedis. Yes, and I must say these are to be done throughout the country. It's not only in Accra.
The Ministry of Works and Housing warns the general public to support government's effort in addressing the perennial flooding situation in the country. According to the ministry, the general public must desist from dumping refuse indiscriminately in drains. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Latte.